Sorry, we're a little late. Me and Dennis were having a little political discussion. Not really, but just a little. And I was just basically asking his opinion on why he thought it was such a routing, and he gave me his opinion on it. And I seem to live in some sort of white girl. Yes, I seem to live in a little white girl bubble, and was not understanding his point of view. But I'm glad he got it out of his system before we got on air. So, hi everybody, welcome to.
In that case.
Oh yeah, you weren't here. Oh. Welcome to Wednesday, November 6th, day after the election. It was a rough one for a lot of people, but you know what? It was a routing, and
are we really going to do this, bro?
No, I have to.
Okay, cool.
America am spoken. I mean, that's
yeah.
That's it.
The only joy I truly got is that it made Howard upset. I don't give a shit. If anything makes him upset, it makes me happy. I had Schadenfreude in my life.
He was a little morose today.
I mean, him losing Tivo made me fucking ecstatic.
Oh, the Tivo was really just a delicious.
It made everything that made him unhappy made me happy.
There's a delicious cherry on the Boomer ice cream. That was his life today, for sure.
No one deserves less than him.
Yeah. Well, any case, like I said, it's Wednesday, November 6th. I'm joined by Dennis Whiskers, and Puzzle seems to be on camera ready because she decided to make her ass appearance right before we even got on air. Today's show, again, these have been incredibly lackluster. There was a time, maybe last year and the year before, where he would, as you know, notoriously, he would backload all these different celebrities and musicians and shit like that into the final weeks of his term, if you will. And now, not so much. I mean, I think we have Cher next Wednesday, and I think
no, the 20th.
Oh, sorry, not even.
So
right.
Wait, but this is really weird. Okay, so today we started This Is Your Music Wiki with for Cher today.
I know, and I can't really play it because of the thing,
I understand. So let's talk about it up front because, all right, it makes no sense because I know he likes to pre-promote shit, but is he on next week then? Is he off next week? I mean,
that was curious because he didn't really there was a couple of different weird things, like some random chick actress who's going to be doing something on Friday, and somebody else, Kid Chris, who's doing something today, right on Wednesday on 101. I mean, it was just like a lot of weird random shit having nothing to do. But he did say that whole talks and all this Cocktober stuff, I think.
But then that could be done the week after.
Everything that he has prepared for us could have been done the first week he was here.
Oh, bro, he always talks about shit, never does shit. Come on.
Well, he unloaded today because he had nothing. He literally had nothing. It was wonderful.
And it really was a nothing show. Let's be honest.
He really, I mean,
there's no way he works on Monday. It's Veterans Day.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit, he may be off next week. He'll take Veterans Week off.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. No, not the week.
Yeah, and then come back for a week and then be gone.
No, it's only November. Because
okay. Well, listen. I don't know what he's taking off, but this is the way it works. Next Monday is Veterans Day. Yes. Then it's a week, and then the Thanksgiving week is a week after that. So you can really fill in the gaps.
It's really messed up at this point because, once again though, because this is a media show, right? It's supposed to be an entertainment show. It's supposed to be. Entertainment shows usually announce when they're going to actually be on.
Yes.
I mean, that's just kind of a common practice that was with the beginning of entertainment. I mean, literally
that deal for 30 years now, though.
But the joke is that there have been times, I know this, Dennis as well, there has been times where the show will go on and we don't really quite know whether it's live or not. Because it'll say live on the app. Even though it's not live, it'll say Howard Stern live, but it's not.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Yeah, and that is the absolute shyster
totally
thing. I mean, this dishonesty just is so incredible. If he was just honest about shit, it'd probably be well, exactly. But think about how much goodwill that would be if he was actually actually had just some honesty. Because you can give people will give people a pass with honesty.
Listen, the most honest thing he's ever said is, "I'll piss on my fans," and here we are.
Oh, he's pissing all over us.
How many urine streams since that? It's just
so
continuous.
Many. Yeah,
he doesn't give two craps about
any urine stream. All right, let's start our show, shall we? I only have 19 clips for today because it
only 19.
There's been days
puzzle 19.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really care about your stuff.
Puzzle's about to deuce out. So like later, bitches.
All right.
She's zoning out at this
point. Yeah. I stuck to my plan. Last night I was in bed and I decided not to watch election coverage because if I was upset by the result, I wouldn't be able to sleep. But my wife was like, how can we not watch? How can we not watch? You're in the media. You should be blah, blah, blah. I said, well, look, I know I got to get up early and work. And whatever it is, that was my philosophy. What am I going to tell you? So she went along with it.
You would know before you got on the air.
We watched that excellent show that I love on HBO. Damn, I wish I knew the name of it. Somewhere or whatever.
Lies?
No,
that's
not Tell Me Lies.
Idiots. Both of them.
Wait. So it's his favorite show on HBO, and he has no name of it.
Yes, that is.
Not a clue.
It's been on 3 seasons. I've never heard of it, honestly, but it's about some heavy-set comedian chick who comes from Manhattan, Kansas, and she goes to New York City to make it as like an actress or something, and then she goes back home to Manhattan, Kansas, and kind of goes in league with like all the oddballs in the town. That's all I got. That's all.
Sounds like something.
Listen, so we don't gloss over this. He's supposed to be the king of all media. He doesn't know the show he enjoys. That's like watching Monday Night Football and the dude going, "Oh, the guy with the jersey gets the ball." It's like, come on, bro. Like zero attempt to like. I mean, he's such a lazy motherfucker.
And the other part of this is, this is viewing for like a teenage girl.
No. This isn't actually. This is.
Oh, this isn't. Oh, this isn't like
some middle-aged woman who is.
Is that Mary
So it's for wine. It's for wine housewives. Okay, wine moms.
Is that Mary Boss?
Yeah, it's called Somebody Somewhere. I don't know anything about it. I looked it up today just so that we could see what it was.
He's also old.
But I don't know anything about it. But that's, and it gets like an 8.1 or 8.2 on IMDb. So a lot of people do like it. I'll have to check it out and I'll back.
The question is, how do the other people that like it find it on IMDb? Because they clearly don't know the name of the show either.
Yeah. Somebody I think came to him at some point and told him what the name.
This stuff is always so.
Oh, Melody.
It's so embarrassing. I mean, yeah. I think after
it would look like her if she lost a couple pounds.
Yeah, but it's literally this one thing. The cool move of not knowing, because he does that a lot. But this is him just being stupid. Him with his low IQ, unable to remember a show he watched.
No, you know what? With everything he thinks he's too cool to care. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. You watch a show for years, at least, subliminally, it's got to go in your head, the name of the show.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he's hanging out at the high schools going, "Hey, algebra's for squares."
I will check out Tell Me Lies. I'll look at that. About college students and only 2 seasons. All right, as long as I can binge it.
I like the song.
I must tell you, I am completely off politics. There will be no more
I'm shocked we did any.
Listening to anything. No podcasts, no TV. I am radio silent. That is it. I'm done. I'm done. All done. Hi, Shane.
Shane.
Hats off to you guys for having the ability to listen and review this crap. I listen to the Bottom of the Barrel podcast. Find something anything entertaining. Ironically, the show offers nothing. Well, wait, because I have so much
There's
nothing
less.
today.
Dang, you're in for a surprise.
Choke on the nothingness that is today's show. You really are. For example, my next clip, which would be it's a boomer discussion at its finest, to be honest with you. I know we've talked about this before, but let's talk about it again as soon as we're finished with the clip. Yeah.
I even have more horrible news.
What?
Yesterday, I was told that where I live, Tivo is no longer supported by my cable system.
Oh.
And I no longer can use Tivo. And I'm I'm an old fucking guy. Like, I locked in on Tivo early on. I love TiVo.
And you've been with it ever since. You've never
Ever
abandoned it.
And everyone told me you should just use YouTube TV, which I am a subscriber of. But you should use it. You can record all your shows there. You DVR them. And every time I tried it, I was like, you know what? I just love my fucking TiVo. I don't want to change. I don't want to.
I hate people like him. You know, he's the same person that 20 years ago would not go to the iPhone because they were so stuck on their BlackBerry. You know, and there was just that last stretch of people just lingering.
Yeah, but dude, BlackBerry wasn't like 30-something years old at the time when he.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of still irrelevant technology.
Tivo, like what, 1998?
Yeah, TiVo's absolutely gone the way
like that, bro.
I mean,
companies aren't even supporting it anymore. So that
this is the type of person is why we can't have like automated shit in places because of people like this.
Yeah,
literally. Just
let me just finish real quick. Hang on.
Change. Everyone said your system would be so much less complicated, and I don't know. I don't follow the menu. I can't remember what I watched. I don't. How do you know what you'd watch?
Always
deal with it now.
Helpless girl
to deal with it.
Damsel in distress. Damsel in
always
distress.
A helpless little girl.
He's a damsel in distress.
Has to be in every scenario.
And wait, better is that he needs somebody to show him. Like he needs.
Absolutely.
Oh, he needs a tutor. Oh, absolutely. He needs a tutor every time he does something.
I'm not joking. You could literally hand over an iPad to like a 6-month-old with YouTube TV on it. By the end of the afternoon, they'll be proficient.
Yes.
And that's not an exaggeration.
No, you're absolutely right.
I have YouTube TV. I think Mr. Whiskers has it also.
Yeah.
And fuck, it's idiot proof. It's the easiest thing to use.
And it's stored in the cloud. You have
it stores it forever.
Yeah.
Million hours. Anything you want. Anything.
I don't even understand this. And it picks up when something changes. Like I watch Formula One.
There's no hardware involved. Nothing.
When stuff changes, and it automatically fixes it, and it makes sure it gets it.
And to be fair, like other services like Hulu Plus are pretty much the same thing. They're all
the same. They're all
pretty much the same. They just have different packages.
So then, of course, Gary comes in saying, boss.
Oh, hey, boss.
I understand how you feel. And I was feeling the same way. And then my cable company wasn't doing TiVo anymore. So I had no choice. I had to learn how to do YouTube. And I have to tell you, once you learn it, it's amazing. It's just the best thing ever. And he's like, I don't know about that. And it's like,
Baba Booey.
They have to be literally, and Robin also has TiVo. They have to be the last 3 people on the planet.
They're the only ones supporting it at this point.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Literally this week, some kid was on the Nintendo 3DS online. He had been online for like 200 something hours after they shut the service down. But because he was still on, they couldn't finish like shutting it down. And I think finally his thing died. And like, that guy seems progressive compared to Howard. Look it up, Google it. I'm not joking.
You can Google it for us, and then
no. You mean if anybody's curious about the actual story?
That is insane.
200 hours after they shut down the service.
Jesus Christ! All right, let's move on. So of course he then proceeds to tell us how upset he is over the election, but he's going to give us a show to cheer us up. Okay,
cheer us up. Absolutely, cheer us up.
Yeah, here's that one.
It was not rigged. It was the people spoke and they got what they wanted. Now. But for those of you who are sad, I am going to do a show that will cheer you up today. I will not spend a lot of time on politics. I will do the following. I prepared for this moment. I had a feeling we'd be dealing with this based on the information I had. So you will have today some fun stuff.
Yay!
Okay.
You will have JD's list of hottest women on TV reporting the news last night.
I thought
JD.
about that this morning when I said, okay, we got to do a show today. It's like, oh, JD has his top 5 list.
So cute, because I swear to God, not more than 4 weeks ago, we had JD's top 5 news
And
broadcast.
it was atrocious too.
It was atrocious, and now I'm going to go to his top 5 this time around. It's pretty much the same people.
Yes,
Now, everybody out there that didn't listen, which is everybody out there. So he says,
it's pretty much you, bro.
Yeah, he says this
It's just
preamble.
pretty much you.
He says this preamble, and then takes political phone calls.
Oh, right, that's the whole point.
35 minutes straight.
Maybe even more. But wait, here's the rest of the coming up, because I had to cut it into 2 clips.
There's
and then
more. There's more.
Hold talks.
Whole talks.
You don't know what that is, but I'll tell you today,
Didn't
you're
get
going to find out.
Didn't get
Richard and Chris Wilding went over to this guy's office, and were a ton of dudes getting Botox in their asshole.
Ton of dudes.
And you'll get a full report on that,
Let's
Robin.
finish that.
Of course.
There's
Why not? Let's.
a ton of dudes
Dudes.
Botox in their
Your butthole.
Yeah, I mean, because that's
The
you know,
pooping shop
my
dude.
buddies and I always talk about, hey,
Absolutely.
I got to get some I got to get some Holtox because
Yeah, it's like, hey, Dennis, what kind of oil are you using on that? And look at my butthole.
Let me see. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Let me share this.
Oh wait, are we gonna get visuals, bro?
Ah!
Damn it.
Just a bagel.
I hate the internet.
Botox for your hole? Yes. Holtox is anal Botox. It's the perfect treatment to make bottoming easier and thus more pleasurable. Injector Chris procedure daily in our the confidence it gives them. When
Jesus wept. He's running out of tears.
Oh, it's like Ryan Park. I bet you that's where they went. I bet you that's exactly where they went, because it's like 5 blocks from their.
Oh my God, we're doomed. We are fucking.
You know
doomed.
what? I blame the audience, because you guys can do a denial of service right now. Just shut this whole show down. I blame you.
Me?
Well, I blame you and your whatever you got on your Tivo.
Oh my God, be quiet. You be quiet. All right, so let me finish the clip.
Never seen. Also, in fan feedback, many people wrote me and said, fuck you, Howard. Never mind the election. Get to Blit and JD in Paris. I will get to it today.
That is true. Yes.
Right. To distract
Did not
you.
get to that today.
Also, I have been threatening to do the old routine Stern Act.
Did not get
the
to that
Magnificent.
today.
Threatening.
Maybe we'll do that.
None of this was gotten to today, except for JD's stupid 5-minute.
Stupid.
It was 5 minutes.
Stupid.
Stupid. It's so stupid.
You know what? You know what would have cured all this today? If they would have said, you know what? Just to cheer everybody up, we're gonna have like OnlyFans girls come in and we're gonna paint their boobs like pumpkins. I know it's been a couple of days, but let's do that. Let's get people's mind.
Exactly.
I mean, what you go down and get some tempered paint, and go on OF, and you easily get a couple of girls.
Oh, they would run down there. Are you kidding?
Absolutely. But no. Let's do Hotox. Hotox. Yeah.
Well, let's promo whole talks, but actually never get to it.
But never get to it.
It's a good point. They're actually promoting it. You're
everything that he just said for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes. None of it came true except for JD, which was a 5-minute portion of bit.
Sure.
And the thing is, we have the JD clip.
I have many clips, and I have the most annoying fucking caller I think that has ever called in.
The JD thing, though, what is so shocking about it?
Well, I don't say anybody because I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show.
Oh goodness! Are we doing spoiler alerts
I will
now
tell
with
what's
JD?
the worst part about the whole thing.
Yeah, wait until we get to it. We're not there yet.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I watched it. I listened to this horrible garbage.
I'm sorry, bro.
So this woman calls in and is really just the worst caller ever. And she has a podcast, and it seems like her child is probably the worst child ever known to me. Like, there's nothing about this child I would want to be friends with, but it just seems that her kid, who's like upset about the election, right, has every single friend group that is non-normal friends, and then she just doesn't shut the fuck up. I didn't
feel bad for her kid, actually, after listening to her.
No,
really didn't.
It's like a
I didn't feel bad at all.
This is a 2-minute clip, but I swear.
Wait, is the kid's first name Lucas by any chance?
No, what's the other one?
Jackson?
Jackson. This woman did not come up for air for like 5 minutes. Okay. So she didn't shut up. So this is just kind of going through it, the whole thing. All right, here we go.
Hi, Howard. So my daughter,
Lisa.
Hi, Howard.
Hi,
I've called in a lot.
Hi,
I love you so much.
Hi,
Thank you.
So my daughter, who is neurodivergent, they changed it from, it used to be called high functioning autism, which means it's, you're doing pretty well, but they changed it to low needs autism. Anyway, she's at college. She is panic texting me, Howard. It's breaking my heart. She's like, what if my girlfriend and I can't get married? What if I can't get IVF? The only kids who have ever been nice to her because she's quirky and different are her trans friends. She's like, what about my trans friends?
Everyone.
What about this?
Like,
what about, and I'm like, kind of, she's like, oh my God, we're all doomed. But I'm trying to hold on, Howard, and be like, no, it's going to be okay. And I've been crying all morning. I'm Jewish, and I grew up as a kid in the 70s, and my brother was beat up and called the Duke waiters for the Chinese neighbors had an M80 bomb put in their lawn. The boy who used to play with dolls was beat up constantly, and they filled our messages with CCs. I'm so strongly doing better than me. I don't like how things are powered, but I also feel like I've been radio for years. I hate all the podcasters too, because I have a podcast and I'm in the top 1% of all podcasts.
Top 1% of all podcasts.
Top one.
I seriously doubt that.
Let's do a liberal. Well, sure. That's the best part. Please write it down and let's look it up so that you can report.
Okay, I got a piece of paper. I was doing my check marks to make sure they hit every group on that one.
Every group. Every
group. They circled around.
She hit the tree. She hit every branch on
stupid tree.
And the roots too.
What's the name of her podcast? It's coming up. Just give it a few seconds.
I'm all ready. I got a pen and paper.
I had to work my ass off, and
sure you did.
So can I say the name because it has to do with trauma, and it would mean a lot to me because it could help people who are now.
Well, Lisa, first of all, you haven't taken a breath yet, so go ahead.
I know. I'm
ready.
Yeah. So I just want to say that I worked in radio for 8 years, and then I've worked for other companies. I've created podcasts for big companies. Now my podcast, which I changed, which is risky because it's a very popular health podcast. It is called, and Howard, I'm going to cry.
This is so fucking funny. I'm just dying because I can't wait to get to the punchline. This is the name of her fucking podcast.
Got it.
Trauma-informed self-care, tiny habits for big emotional shifts in nutrition, fitness, and mental health. I also called.
What are we doing?
Did you get that? Hold on, let me go back.
No, because literally I wrote essays in high school that was shorter.
I think it's the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Mary Poppins goes, Jesus Christ, that's too long.
Hold on, here we go again. Wait. Oh, sorry.
I've worked for other companies. I've created podcasts for big companies. Now my podcast, which I changed, which is risky because it's a very popular health podcast. It is called, and Howard, I'm going to cry, Trauma-informed.
Yes.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Yes.
Tiny habits for big.
Habits for big.
Emotional shifts in nutrition. Fitness. And mental health.
Fitness and mental health. How does that fit on a logo? I should have done one today.
Can we do that shirt, please?
The logo fills up the whole front of the shirt.
It would just go around the back.
It's just continued on
Come
back.
back around.
I think I have enough to find.
Let's create a logo AI.
All right, so trauma.
Okay, but I'm gonna do it. Hold on, I'm gonna do the prompt. Let's create a logo for your brand. Okay. Here we go. Trauma. Go ahead.
Self-care. Something health.
Mental health. Let's go with that.
For big emotional.
Nutrition, right?
For big.
No. Emotional shift.
No.
And mental health. And I stopped there because it was just too much.
Come on, slacker.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Come on. My posts on the website are shorter than this.
It's practically an onomatopoeia, bro.
Yeah, contrast. Let's do an AI logo. Modern.
I'm going to find the actual website.
All right, going to generate a logo for me. Let's see what it looks like. But Jesus fuck, she did not shut up.
Oh my God, I found it. I actually found it.
Oh, let's look at that.
Well,
this is absolutely hilarious. Oh my God.
Let me
Everything.
Logo.
Oh wow.
Hold on, let me see this logo. AI's like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, AI just totally gave up. AI totally.
All right, I have it here. I'm going to share it. This is. If you thought that her presentation of it was bad, wait until you actually see.
Okay, I can't wait.
The actual site that this thing is on. It makes Robin's site seem.
Is that
zooming in? It makes Robin's site seem normal.
Trauma-informed self-care, tiny habits for big emotional shifts in nutrition, fitness, and mental health. Oh,
and it used to be known as Health Power, but that was just too concise. Yeah. So this works so much better.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Jesus wept. He's out of tears. He's just left.
All right, here she is. Here she is thinking she's all that.
Bald in a corner.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Here we go. Ready? Ready with her post. Here we go. Okay, let me stop this screen. Let me move. Let me present. Here she is, everybody. Look at this. Here I am. Other than my muse.
Look at that cum hitter.
What I pictured her as. It's literally exactly what I pictured. Holy shit.
Well, listen to what she writes. Other than my mirror being dirty, I nailed this pic. I not only got to #sexy stare, #duck lips, #cleavage, but I got a great #Belfie too. Watch my #videos on how I feel about #social media so you can be a hot #influencer like me. #parody, #humor, #satire.
She's as good as Beth with hashtags.
Jesus Christ. Good night and God bless, Lisa.
Lisa has what we men say is the crazy eyes.
She's got the crazy eyes.
Got the crazy eyes.
Got the crazies.
Wow.
Wow. What's that, white woman? Oh, she's on TikTok too. I'm sure she's very popular. Let me see
how many?
24,000 followers. Jesus Christ.
What? This is embarrassing.
These
I'm
white
embarrassed for us.
These are white tears, everybody. Oh, I can't.
White tears.
Tears.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The comment section is open, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. For trauma, self-care, mental health, big emotional shifts, and mental health.
I'm about to have an emotional shift. Can we move on?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
This is the greatest thing. This is the gift that keeps on giving.
Neurodivergent. Fuck off. All right.
Fuck you.
Move on. Howard apparently in his sleep, which he apparently got from his grandfather or his uncle or somebody like that.
The one that gave him the dark hair.
I mean, I'm sure a fitful sleep and bad dreams.
She said I was screaming, "Don't leave me, don't leave me," whatever that means.
You don't remember?
No,
at all.
I don't have any recollection of screaming. But she said it was really loud and really.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
It must have been really loud.
I'm gonna guess that it was the last lingering thought of heterosexuality.
Exactly. Don't leave me.
So it must have been extremely loud, being that Beth heard it on the other side of the house.
She's like in a different zip code, and somehow she heard it.
My neighbors are closer to me than
they sleep
Beth
with the
is
Zoom
to him.
meeting on?
So then there was a classic caller that called in. Obviously, somebody who got through, which is always something Howard hates.
Perfect.
And it wasn't even really what he was saying, but it was the context of it and Howard would not answer because he didn't have an answer because he
doesn't because, well, I think I did the math on it.
So it's kind of crazy. And this again is a long call. We're gonna kind of go through it a little bit, but it was he got some salient points out there. All right, here we go.
But here's what I do think, and this is why I took this stance. I know what suffering is. Trust me.
Okay.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
If you think I've had an easy life or some
You
sort
have
of financial
Not
success
anymore,
my whole
Howard.
life.
You haven't had a hard life in a long time.
No, you don't know what my life is.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Oh, stop, sir. Just stop right now. Just stop.
But here's the point. I was voting because I wanted to see a guy who is having a hard time get a break. And my fear now is, I know you think you're going to get a break. But what I'm afraid is you're going to lose some benefits that you're going to really need. And
Like
you're
what?
going to lose, okay.
Like what?
Health insurance is going to be affected now.
Watch.
I lost my job. That's my health insurance.
All right. Okay. Your job is gone. And guess what? You could get health insurance through Obama.
Howard, when was the last time you went to the grocery store?
The election isn't about me, Justin. The election. What the election? You've won. You're going to get everything you have in your dreams coming to you. I know you're angry.
I'm asking, Howard, when was the last time that you went to the grocery store?
I'm irrelevant in this. Justin, the election isn't about Howard Stern.
Come on the air. I love you, Howard. I listen to you for 25 years. Every day you come on the air and you tell
Justin,
me how
let's
bad
be
Trump
positive.
Is. I can't go to the grocery store.
I won't tell you Trump is bad now. I'm telling you, I hope Donald Trump is successful and hope that I'm not running for office. I'm not running for office. I can only help you through a radio show. And you, Justin, that's right. I'm out of it, man. I'm an old man. I've worked my entire life.
Yeah.
I have never had a day where I would say to you that I'm suffering the way you are, okay? But it ain't about me. You're not hearing me. I want.
Wait, Justin, was that you? Did you call in?
Oh, Farmer Justin, we speak your name.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
That's awesome.
Speak your name.
Justin, you need to Justin, send me go to RadioGunk.com and come on and talk about it. I'm dying that was you. That was the best call he's taken in forever.
You.
Other Trump
emotional
followers for the last
I'll
2,
tell
3,
you
4
why.
years.
Because I think, yeah, that's true.
I'm the only thing that I still pay for satellite radio for you, and when I turn it on, you're ripping us up all the time.
Well, not all the time, but sometimes I can get angry too, Justin. Sometimes I can get angry too. And I think I know what's best for America, but clearly America doesn't agree with me. And that's okay.
Good job, Justin.
Clap.
Good job, Justin.
So I did some maths, and I think I figured out the last time he actually went shopping, like at a grocery store.
It was in Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee so that he could get the cereal.
That was not shopping. That was him just walking through the store, amazed that there's actually food there because he doesn't understand where it comes from.
Yes.
I honestly think it was when he was in Detroit. That is literally the last time I think he actually went shopping
40 years ago.
Farmer Justin, you asshole! I can't believe you did that to us.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, we would have totally believed it.
You could have made a whole You could have made it farcical.
You could have made it farcical. What's wrong with you?
The best part, though, is that literally when he went to Washington, Allison was doing all the domestic shit, and she went shopping because he was making $200,000 a year in 1980, which is psychotic money. So she was he didn't go shopping. So the last time he went shopping is when he was in Detroit. That is almost 50 years ago since he actually went shopping in a store.
Mr. Dangles is blocked.
Mr. Dangles is, that's tough but fair.
Yeah, tough but fair.
Tough but fair.
But of course he can't answer that question. And then he did a little whataboutism and said, "Oh, I bet you Trump hasn't gone to a store in forever either." And it's not it's not
about not going to the store. It's about empathizing with the person and Howard has no empathy for people. Like even with his service, he doesn't care that he's behind the double paywall. He doesn't care that it's ridiculously expensive if you don't know how to game the system. He doesn't care.
He couldn't even be bothered to go to Ronnie's wedding.
No, he couldn't.
He couldn't even be bothered for that.
his driver since the friggin' 80s. He couldn't go to his wedding. Driver from the 80s.
So many people he didn't like, and you know that.
I understand that, but that's what a tiny man he is.
He's a tiny tall man.
Tiny man. I mean, it's like, it's still somebody that has been in your life for a lifetime, and you couldn't even give him the satisfaction of going to his wedding during a vacation.
Well, let's be fair. Hopefully he made it up with a very, very generous gift, and that would be infinitely better than having that asshole at your wedding.
Yeah, but isn't the whole point that he's incapable of relating to other human beings?
Having security around him, not interacting with anybody.
Sure. Well, he doesn't need that.
All Ronnie would be doing is thinking about, what do I need to do to please him to make it okay?
And this whole security.
Oh, come on.
Let's
you know
go
what
on a
Ronnie was
thing
thinking?
about his security.
Ronnie was like, don't leak.
It depends.
Dennis, what?
But the thing is, the security thing, that is so absolutely utterly ridiculous. He could walk down any street and nobody would even pay him a mind.
Yeah,
seriously.
Well, that's why he was so upset that nobody paid attention to him in Italy. Everybody
because you're irrelevant. I mean, I was at a bar with Ric Flair, who is infinitely more known than him. And you know what? Everybody knows who Ric Flair is. Please.
But isn't he like old now? And
yes, he's old, but so is Howard.
Yeah,
and the thing is,
Howard will never not be 6'7". You know what I mean?
But Ric Flair will not ever not look like Ric Flair. He still looks like Ric Flair with the big freaking hair and all the stuff like that. He is Ric Flair. But the thing is that he doesn't have a security detail around him. He just sits at the bar and no one bothers him.
Truly, Jay, no person serious about their security would hire a 5'2" bodyguard. This is true.
No, he actually has ex-New York City cops.
He's got like 45 of them. It's not even just.
And they're huge. They're all like they've taken a long time at Dunkin' Donuts.
And yes, Cold Blue. Beth doesn't know how to buy a bag of cashews. Right.
No.
Do you remember that crazy manic video of her picking?
Yes.
Oh, that was. I would love to have that analyzed by like a real psychiatrist because that was disturbing on so many levels.
I know.
Because it really was basically just a monkey fucking a football. I mean, it would take him out and would put him back in, and it literally was just going in a circle, never ever getting to the bottom of the key.
Like a psycho.
Yeah, really that was psycho.
We're going to come back to that one day and really like Zapruder it because it really was kind of psychotic on her part.
Yeah,
all right.
If we could get a doctor to analyze that, though, that'd be even better because that was disturbing.
Maybe we can get Dr. Frankie.
Oh yeah, I think she's available.
Dr. Frankie, you don't know these people, but just curious. What do you think of this video? That would be awesome, actually. All right, so and again, he's taking calls. He's taking a lot of political calls. He hasn't gotten to anything at this point, right? This just keeps going and going and going. But then, of course, we have the question must be asked, of course.
In fact, I see a guy on the phone who needs advice from Ronnie on cunnilingus. I have to get to that. That's it. I think that would be good.
What?
But people do want to talk. Should I let them keep talking or should I be funny? You tell me what to do. You're the chief.
Well, I mean, a lot of the people have been depressed and then a lot of people have been yelling. So maybe we should just get off the topic.
Yes. Thank you, Robin. Yes. Get off the fucking topic. Nobody wanted to be on that topic except for Howard. Like, seriously.
Yeah, and it was quite strange. I mean, I mean, to kill airtime, it was gold because there's no work involved with it for him. There's none. There's literally no work involved for him.
That's right.
So that's why he was doing it. And
but he works hard.
Yeah, I know. He's exhausted. He may have a callus on his finger.
On his finger, yes.
And the thing is, though, they killed 40 minutes with it, and it was unremarkable radio that podcast that could never be played anywhere ever again because it is just time killer. It was nobody ever wants to hear this. Nobody was lifted by this. It was no deep thought. It was just disturbing call after disturbing call.
I was cleaning my car. That's what I was doing. I was cleaning my car. And not even paying attention, but I wasn't even really paying attention, you know? That's why the clips are so long, because I'm like, okay, let me see if I caught something, some nuance, something, you know? And it was really hard.
I was redoing vacuum lines. Yeah, that's what it was very, very deep.
One of those days. All right, so now we're going to get to the fun. Okay, I know you guys were all waiting for this. Here we go.
Let's get to the fun. JD wants to announce the 5 hottest women from the election last night. He evaluated all the major news channels, and I know he was really intent on putting together a real top list.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, dear listeners of our podcast / YouTube live channel. Do you not all recall that just a month ago, JD did the top 5 newswomen, and we reviewed them? So you may have forgotten because it was only a month ago, but yeah, but we're going to do it again. Okay. So here we go. The top 5 are as follows. Here we go. Number 5 is this chick. Her name
boy, her eyebrow game is strong.
Aisha Hasni. Aisha Hasni. What do you guys think?
No. Mid.
Whatever.
She's very made up. She's very makey.
I think it almost looks like that's filter. I don't think that's our actual face.
That's a combination of both. Yes. Okay. That's Aisha Hasni.
She's very mid.
Hasni. Okay. Number 4 is Priscilla Alvarez. Okay.
I honestly don't know if I looked at that twice walking by.
I don't know where she's from. I don't know what channel she's on. Number 3 is Elena Trini, maybe.
Oof. So plain. Good Lord.
Like Sam, actually.
Yeah. So plain.
Sam.
So plain.
Okay. Then number 2 is Kate Baldwin, who again.
Does he have any other pictures? I mean, it's.
Let me see.
It's not really.
It's not doing it for you.
Really, honestly,
I mean, they're
once
just
again,
average-looking chicks.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, no. This isn't doing any favors. I can go to the mall. I can go to the mall by me and see a much hotter chicks. They're not even close. Oh dear God, no. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Another woman I wouldn't even look at twice.
All right. And then number 1 is again this one, Dasha Burns. Do you remember her from last time when we said
she was number 1 last time?
We said she looked like a Klingon a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, she does actually.
Maybe you have no honor. Let the challenge come to me.
Just very.
Yeah. So just in case you were wondering, that was Jade.
Bumpy Wheat. Oh my God, cool. Bumpy Johnson. Yeah, she's got dead eyes.
Yeah, but it's not her fault that he's got some creepy ass guy looking at her.
Yeah, she
looks.
Yeah,
I mean that. Yeah, could you imagine? Like JD is so hard up. I mean, honestly, a Raggedy Ann doll would be sexy to him at this point. I mean,
but sure, it's important that we do this again, even though we did the bit a month ago. You know,
and you know what the worst part about this whole bit is?
What?
It only killed 5 minutes.
Yes, that's the problem.
That's the worst part.
Is so bad. It's like if Sirhan had a segment where he was talking about trigger discipline.
This is what the show is
freaking horrible, bro.
I mean, it was literally big. All this build up, come to it, and then
that's it.
No delivery. I mean, there was no punchline. There was no nothing at the end.
And the idiot couldn't even pronounce most of their names.
Oh, he mumbles. Actually, that's why when I was in the thread at RadioGunk.com /forums. / whatever's forums.
Wonderful.
But I literally couldn't write down the names of the women because I had no idea what the hell he was saying. And I'm like, who?
It's so funny that you used to say that because I had to go to Bring Back Jackie on Twitter and see that he had tagged them all in a thread. And then I was able to get the names because I couldn't understand what he was saying. He's such a fucking mushmouth.
I mean, mumbles, honest to God. I mean, there's no joke there. There was nothing comical about the delivery, There was nothing comical about the content. There was nothing comical about any part of it. It was, and it didn't even accomplish a killing any real time. It just basically wasted 5 minutes of everyone's life.
Oh, I got some time killer though for you. I
know. There was better than there was some real time killer.
I got some time killer.
But Mumbles, the thing is, remember, he's still available, ladies. He's still available.
Yeah.
You keep saying that, but I don't see any takers.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad.
Melody, any interest, Melody? JD, you can have it.
He's available.
Okay, today was a very special anniversary too. You may not know this. Here we go.
Oh, this is interesting. Here's an anniversary for those of you who are into the deep cuts.
Deep cuts.
It is the anniversary of the Ricardo Montalban prank phone call that Kid Chris made.
Oh.
Kid Chris, the famous DJ.
Isn't that great? I told you it's great.
Yeah. How could that not be great?
That's Kid Chris. He does one to George Takei from
Star Trek.
Oh my God, so funny.
Yeah.
So you want to hear it, don't you?
Of course I do. That was great.
Yeah. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? I heard him. I went, Jesus. He played him on other shows, but what can I do?
What are you gonna do? Well, we've acknowledged this is something you might have heard.
All right, here he is as Ricardo Montalban calling George Takei.
Oh, okay.
He pretends to be Ricardo Montalban from Fantasy Island and also from
Wrath
of Khan.
This is a classic.
Hello.
Hi, George. This is Ricardo Montalban.
Ricardo.
Yes.
How are you?
How are you?
Just great.
I was just calling to say hello.
Well, it's always delightful to hear from you.
Aha. So, what are you doing this evening?
Well, believe it or not, tomorrow I'm taking off on a Star Trek cruise. We have Star Trek cruise now afloat.
Aha. Are you going to come out to Fantasy Island?
Well, we're sailing from San Pedro, and we're going through the Panama Canal.
Aha.
Yes.
Is there
what are you up to?
I'm just driving around with talking on my new phone.
Oh. Well, good for you.
Yes, I was thinking about trying to buy some hookers.
Oh my!
Is that your doggy?
That's my dog.
What's your dog's name?
She's a papillon. Her name is Ren.
Ren?
Speak French?
Ren LeBlanc.
Well, Ren means queen.
I know Ren and Stimpy.
Oh no, not Ren. R-E-I-N-E.
I see.
Ren. La Reine. Her full name is La Reine Blanche.
Aha, that's a pretty.
Reina Blanca.
That's a pretty name.
Thank you.
Have you have you been watching E when they had the story about tattoo?
No.
Oh, that's why I'm calling. I was wondering if you ever seen a midget naked.
I don't think you're Ricardo Montalban.
Classic.
So what's so great about that, by playing the original, you realize that it wasn't played on the Stern Show first.
No.
He said it was played elsewhere.
Yeah.
And that they're finally getting to it. So it's an anniversary of bullshit, just like everything else on the show.
It wasn't theirs. And
It wasn't even theirs.
And George Takei hadn't even been on their show yet.
No, he hadn't signed with Buckwold yet. He hadn't signed with Buckwold.
He's just the dude from Star Trek. With nothing to do with them, which I thought was kind of interesting. All right, so we passed on that anniversary, and just a little amuse bouche from Robin, which I think is just so ironic. She's talking about podcasts, right?
Yeah, they used to have things all locked
money.
up. Now they're podcasts that people are doing out of their home.
And where is she?
To the ground.
Are you kidding me? Like, do you guys even hear yourselves? Like, do you even hear yourselves?
No, they don't. They're doing a podcast. They are literally doing the definition of a podcast.
Out of their homes.
Out of their homes, in their basements.
Out of their homes.
I mean, Howard is doing a podcast. There's no other way to describe what this is. It's not a radio show, because a radio show is something that's on once. It's on once, and it's free over the air. That's a radio show. It's not repeated over and over again 500 times a week. A podcast can be, which this is it. It's a very expensive podcast.
Well, here's a dead giveaway. When you have two monitors that say Zoom on them, you might be doing a Zoomcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we're not even making that up.
I love that they still use Zoom. I mean, that is honestly the funniest thing ever that they use Zoom.
That's their mode of doing things. It's like even StreamYard, even what we're on is more sophisticated than
absolutely. That's what I find so funny about it is StreamYard is like actually made for creators, for people that actually do creative stuff.
Yes.
Zoom is literally doing business calls or business meetings. It is not for entertainment.
And most of those people that are on those Zoom calls within the Stern network don't even have like good cameras. Like they don't even
oh my God. I mean, my Dell camera makes it look like a friggin' Nikon compared to some of theirs. I mean, good God.
Yeah, my camera, I swear to you, is like this big, and it's called Ozbot.
Ozbot.
OBS bot, actually.
Is it like Nano Shazbot?
Yes, that's
exactly.
And it can do everything. I mean, it's just like it's phenomenal. It will trill with you. It will brighten you. It will prettify you, like everything. All right, so let's move on.
Must have a telephoto for me then. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ronnie and Stephanie, they decided to do brackets on Ronnie and Stephanie's relationship. And this took up a good portion of the middle part of the show, I would say. So what they did is Blit asked Stephanie who she would want out of brackets of different various people. I'll give you the start of that, yes, so that you can hear what the hell's going on.
Brackets were made for Ronnie and Stephanie. Ronnie ain't thrilled about being 75 and being elderly. He doesn't like it.
Says the 71-year-old.
71-year-old to the 72, almost 73-year-old. But okay, let's go on.
75! And, his biggest mind fuck right now is a man. Oh, that's John Blitt. What are you doing on here? Where's Ronnie?
Jason told me to go on, so.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for Ronnie on this bit. I mean, one of the worst. Yeah, what Ronnie's worst nightmare is, the thought of dying. You get to a certain age, you start to think about it, and he's got a young wife, and he doesn't want anybody on staff fucking her, and he doesn't, quite frankly, I'll speak for him. He doesn't want anybody fucking her.
Right.
Even when he's gone. I get it.
Can I say?
Wow.
Brackets. So, so then it would be.
Isn't he,
John,
he is a quarter of a century older than his wife.
Correct.
Pretty close.
Correct.
Yes.
So what the F is he talking about? Does he?
We don't know what.
I told Mo earlier today, she will outlive him by at least 30 years.
Maybe. I don't know. Looks like it's abusing itself pretty hard, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
it won't age well. Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
And remember those Stern genes because both of his parents lived into their late 90s.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's true. They don't, only the good die young in that family. Let me see if there's anything on the Stern video thingamajiggy these days.
What, on the Twitter machine or they're on their
still nothing.
Are you serious?
They've not done anything new on here. It's kind of
King of all media. Except
Jimmy Fallon returns to the Stern Show. Let me just see if there's anything.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, no kidding. Let me see if there's anything on the.
That's like when they had Mr. T on last.
Yeah. No, it opens up with Bruce Springsteen and then the vote thing that I showed you, and that's it. And nothing.
Don't they have like 70 staff members? We expect them to do work.
All right. So who do you think Stephanie picked to be?
I heard this, so I can't say anything.
Xavier, who do you think Stephanie picked to be her top?
Frank the Angry Dwarf.
Come on.
Just kidding. Dude, I don't even know. Like,
this is why I go to you for these games, okay? Because you suck at them. Why are you?
I do suck at them. What do you want me to do?
Why you suck at game? Why you?
Okay, Fred. How's that?
Good. Okay, thank you. At least you gave me something. Here we go. Her choice.
Be with her when Ronnie is gone. I'm sorry, Ronnie. Here we go.
For the championship, who gets to court you, to be with you, Perlman or Mehmet?
See, Mehmet. I'm probably always going to pick Mehmet. I don't know why. He's just sweet. That's why.
Okay, he's just sweet. Okay, good. All right. This is great. Now.
Wait, where was Weiling in there? Is it just because he's gay? Do I not get to pick him?
Do you want it? Well, could be a lucky draw. Let's get Wilding in the mix.
Because I've always, and hopefully this is not an offensive because I don't know, but I keep telling Ronnie I'm not having another real husband. I want a gay husband after him. If God forbid he goes first, I just think it'll be a very good
So
partnership.
between Perlman, Mehmet, and
she's a sweet girl.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so
She sounds a little special.
babe, she's married to a 75-year-old man.
That will do that to you, I guess.
Younger than all three of us. I mean, think about it.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, bless her heart. Yes,
Bless her heart.
it's yeah. I don't know what trauma was in her life.
It's a lot of trauma.
Show us on this doll, Stephanie.
Exactly.
Where did the bad man touch you?
That's right.
Something, man.
All right, let's move on. So, as you all know, Cocktober came and went, and
With no bits during
well,
October.
but you must know that the fans are clamoring for this. You know that, right?
Absolutely. Oh man, I must have sent him a
Yeah, you know,
letters.
Yeah.
October came and went, much like that guy. And we really didn't do much. And I got a lot of letters from our fans saying, you know, come on, let's do it.
What happened? Yeah.
All right. Let me explain the game to you. We'll get someone on the phone
gonna
to
have a
play,
game
and
now.
I'll get some of my junk to give away because I'm sick of paying for storage for it.
Have you,
Bo,
how
yeah.
much storage do you have? And is it different compartments? And can you, when you're downsizing, do you notice there's a downsize?
Sorry, Timmy. No, you're wrong. Ronnie just turned 75. Howard turned 71 in January. So they're actually technically only 4 years apart.
Yeah, right now, I haven't made a dent in my storage facility. Yes, it is compartmentalized. It is archival. You pay a fucking fortune to put stuff in archival. And the stuff I have in there is just stupid.
So you know what he's giving away today? A Mary Carey VHS tape.
Porn.
A porn tape that he had archived. I mean, I don't believe him. And also this person's never going to get it because, as you know,
They don't give out their stuff that they win.
thing they never give it out. So we're going to play a little bit of the game. Let me give you the promo for it first, and then we will play the game.
Yeah, all right. Let me play the Bo. Give me a second here. Let me start the game with the "Is It Penis" theme song.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
This is a very stupid game, but fun. So we put together this game. Is it penis?
Okay,
I'm going to play you a clip from a news story with a word missing, and you tell me if the missing word is penis or not.
Okay. So just in case you were wondering who Mary Carey is,
She was a porn star with big balloons.
balloons is the word.
Yep, there they are.
Devices.
Yeah,
Those look
she's actually
painful.
floating.
They look painful. That looks like painful titties. Seriously, I can't even.
They're really stretched in there, aren't they?
Oof. There's no
More important. Do we have $99?
We need a couple more super chats, otherwise we won't have the money.
Come on, guys, get on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the twin orbs of truth and beauty, but those really don't do much for me because they look like basketballs.
Pain. That is pain. Pain.
But they look better there, I
Dennis.
guess.
Dennis.
The angle.
Dennis.
It's the angle. It must be the angle.
Dennis.
It looks like she's smuggling cantaloupes.
Jesus Christ.
Those are ridiculous. Those are so ridiculous.
Fuck.
There's nothing going on. Oh my God. That's so.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's the opposite of sexy.
That is it. It's just.
It really.
Apparently, she ran for California governor, according to Anthony.
Oh my God. Are you? Oh, that's right.
Yes,
I don't know, but just
that
seems
is actually
right.
that is true. I've forgotten about that. That is true.
It's quite forgettable. All right.
Except for, unlike those giant melons.
Way too much porn comes up when I do the Mary Carey thing. So let's move on.
Yeah,
All right.
let's move on.
So did you listen to this quiz, Dennis?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so you know the answer. All right.
Yes, I
Xavier,
do.
And just so you guys know, I'm going to tap out after this.
Why?
Because I'm feeling like dick. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
you know I've been under the weather for a few days.
I know. Okay. But you have to answer the game question.
Sure,
Okay?
sure. Absolutely.
Okay. Is the answer penis? Is your thing. Okay, so you have to answer yes or no. Here we go.
Listen carefully.
Medford police say they got this call Friday night. They said a drunk passenger flashed his during the ride. They also say they used surveillance video to track down that man. His name is Jaleel Langston, 33 years old. Now he'll be arraigned on several charges later.
Okay, guys in the listening and whatever, is the answer to that penis? Did he flash his penis? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. It is a very dumb game, Ida. I know, but we're just going along with it because of
Look at the primitive tools we have.
This is what I'm giving you. Okay. Okay, some of you are saying yes. He says penis. No. All right, here we go.
The answer is no.
Anyway, here it is. Let's find out.
Why would you do that? Why would you give it away? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because Instagram just disconnected.
Passenger flashed his gun during the ride. They also say they used surveillance video to track down that man.
A gun, not his penis. I guess in some worlds that might be concluded as such. Okay, bye Instagram. Goodbye.
Yeah, take it Instagram. But it's just this game is absolutely. You had 70 people, and this is what they can come up with.
Yes.
I'm befuddled by this.
People.
70
to play a stupid game of beeping.
I mean, Genghis Khan didn't have 70 people when he invaded China, bro.
All right, only 2 more clips, okay? I don't know if you can last with us, Xavier, but we only have 2 more clips.
I'm doing my best.
All right, here we go. Here's another caller, and this is like real stupidity, but here we go.
What is it, Helen?
Before you go, how are we going to protect Jimmy Kimmel? Since the debacle of this whole thing.
I don't have all the answers. I'm
really concerned. I'm worried about Jimmy. I'm worried about everybody else and Jimmy. So
what? This is how the show is ending. This is
yeah.
This is what he's doing to us. He's torturing us at this point.
Yes, this is torture.
So a thing that he's been doing, and by the way, let us just get to the point that he has been ending the show between 10 and 10:15, full stop. Nothing goes like to 10:30, nothing goes to 11:15. He is at the buzzer, just killing the show. And worse than that is that he'll say that he's ending the show and then he doesn't end. And that drives me fucking insane because I can't listen anymore. So here is for all of you, end of show. Here we go.
Anyway, we're going to get out of here.
Sorry, I just sat on my nuts again.
Wink, be careful.
Wink, Martindale.
Wink, you're an older man. You got to be careful. Wink, thanks for being here today. I love you for doing it and coming in all this way to announce the prizes and stuff. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Wink Martindale.
Robin,
one of my
ever bang a 90-year-old? I hear you're into vegetables.
You said that earlier, Wink.
Wow.
He is nice.
Did you forget?
You kind of said that joke.
Okay,
leave us with a different joke about Robin if you have one. I don't want to put
Robin,
pressure.
you keeping that booty hole tight for old Wink doggy dog?
All right. Thanks,
You're
Wink. Amazing guy.
Yes.
Really funny guy. When I used to watch him on
and
Tic-Tac-Toe.
And
I didn't know he was this funny.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Testing.
That's it. That's how it should.
We'll see you next time.
That's it.
Do you hear that? That was Ronnie Dangerfield spinning in his grave.
Yeah, exactly.
So the thing is, today they had one commercial break. So they ended at 9:59. Yesterday they had 3 commercial breaks. So that's why they went to 10:15.
Mhm.
Monday they had 3 commercial breaks, went to 10:15.
Mhm.
So it's something about getting close to 3 hours because the break was really short. It was like a 4-minute break because they have no advertisers. Oh, wait, there was a new advertiser. There was a motorcycle ambulance chaser now. Besides Morgan
right on.
Morgan is now a motorcycle ambulance chaser.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Why not? So this will conclude a lackluster week of activity on the
You guys
Stir.
don't have to quit because I'm leaving.
Huh?
I am. You guys can keep going. There's still 3 hours of gold that to be mined.
No. I think we're pretty much done. It was a lackluster show. Nothing happened. Is there anything? Did we miss anything?
Spoiler alert, there's nothing's going to happen between now and January.
Yeah, I know. Except
this is literally going to be it.
Share.
Literally beating a dead horse.
Share. That's it.
Share.
When is that? What is there a date already for
Wednesday the 20th.
Okay, I'm getting a special request to
wait. Isn't that's when's Thanksgiving this year? Let's take a look.
Late. It's like the 28th.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm getting a request to replay
Dangles.
Dangles P. Diddy, which was fucking hysterical.
God.
Oh, where's the Dangles? The file doesn't exist again.
No.
Dangles.
Well, I'm looking at the calendar here. There's a good chance he won't be in next week. Because then it would be blank, then comes in for 3 days, and then Thanksgiving.
That's it.
I mean, I'm just guessing, but I mean,
that's as good as the rest.
Knowing
of us.
his MO.
Okay, by popular request. And Dangles actually does have some interviews with Steven Crowder, I think he just sent me. Which is gonna unfortunately have to wait till Monday because I didn't pull them up. I just saw them before we were coming on air. But by special request, I will once again play Mr. Dangles' exclusive interview with P. Diddy. And if some of you may have missed this last week,
Puzzle woke up for this.
The puzzle woke up. All right, so here we go. This is a world exclusive. So silly, really. It's just so ridiculous.
Welcome to the Metropolitan Detention Center, where we are going to find out everything about P. Diddy's incarceration. So things are as good as they can be for you, Mr. P. Diddy.
Thanks, Mr. Dangles. I am doing just fine. Thank you very much.
Is it time you would be with your girlfriend, Casey Ventura?
Yeah, it's true. She was trying to walk out in the puff, man.
Is his mustache made of like styrofoam? Is that what's happening?
Hey, don't ruin the magic.
No one walks out on me. I do the walking. If you want to see it.
Yes.
Yeah, the production value is amazing.
Change your actions.
I know I shouldn't have done it, but I don't have a DeLorean with a flood capacitor. You know what I mean?
You have been accused of abuse of more than 100 people. Is it true?
Listen, the number is way higher, but that's all I can say. Next question.
More than 100 people?
Next question, damn it.
How are they treating you in jail?
So ridiculous.
They treat me just like I treat my girlfriends, but I like it. In here, the rules are reversed. I get to take a break, but they don't take a break on me, if you know what I'm saying.
You have to do. When they raided your home, they found over 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Like the security guard.
And then just what they used for.
The pausing kills me. It just
The pregnant pause?
Kills me.
Listen, you lucky I'm behind these bars. I'd whoop your ass, Mr. Dangles. Get the hell out of here. Interview over.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for
As you see it the second time, you start picking up so much in that.
Oh, but it's just so ridiculous.
Oh, the sketches in the back.
The sketch in the back, the security guard showing up and leaving, that the bars are like construction paper.
pausing.
His mustache is like a piece of construction paper. just laid on there.
Oh, Dangles, I love that you do this for us. I have to tell you, it really just makes me so happy. Seriously, you just it's just brilliant overload. Thank you so much. People are also requesting the calendar. I can show you the calendar as of 10:30 so that you can see really quickly where we're at for the year so far. Yeah, that's where we're at. So
Wow, that's really uninspiring.
yeah, 78 days work so far this year. Then that includes the one that he did with Kamala Harris, and so he worked 9 days in October. And
Unreal.
And then he worked the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And according to the last calendar, he was in fact off on Veterans Day, which is why I have it pinked out there. Or maybe not. Let me see. I have the 2020.
Got it, because I could also pull up on RadioGunk.
I have 2023 also revised. Let's see. I revised it 7,000 times. Let me see if I can find. No, doesn't look like it is. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Let me do this real quick. And then we can go. Let me do it real quick and then we go.
How long before Industrial Light Magic gets a hold of Mr. Dangles?
Yeah, exactly. He did not take off. Okay, so here's 23.
But your calendar isn't completed because we know he didn't work that much in December. He worked 2 weeks.
No, this is same bat time.
Oh, okay. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, because it was only 64 days work so far that year. And
anyway, good night, boys and girls.
Good night.
Good night. So yeah, that's where we're at. And
embarrassing.
I think he's gearing towards about 80 some odd days this year.
Yeah, it's really coming. It's really limping to the end. I just can't believe that. And is anyone really looking for Cher in 2024?
No.
Okay, because he started Cher. This is your music wiki this morning, and the first song he talked about was from 1964.
Yes, I know.
All right, that is 60 years ago. Okay. There were first 5 songs were before I was born.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I mean,
yes.
And she can't sound good. I mean, her voice was going to shit like 10 years ago.
The best thing about Cher that's going on right this second, to be honest with you, is the fact that she's dating a guy who's like kind of ridiculously young. Here, okay, look at the guy she's dating. All right, well, look at this whole thing. Let
me just take this in. She looks like a dude. She looks like Steven Tyler.
Look at the guy she's dating, though.
I understand that, but I can't get past that. She looks like Steven Tyler.
Look at his teeth.
Oh, that's tragic. I like the forehead tattoo.
I think that's always classy.
That really. Oh, wow.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
You know, I'm getting. What was the name? Oh God, the old lady that was married to Martha Ray. I'm getting Martha Ray vibes at this point. You know what I mean?
How old is she? Cher?
She's old.
I can't even open that.
She's got to be like 80, at least 80.
Let's see.
78.
He's 38. She's 78. Wow. 40 years. Okay.
Well, in the dark, it all feels. What the hell? Wait, what's up with the kid?
Oh, that's his kid.
Oh.
He has a 5-year-old. Yeah. All right. Sure. He's not using her, but okay.
Yeah. No, not at all. But no, not at all. No, not using. No.
You see, some people just, you just need to stop doing the work at some point. Just go. Just let it go. It's okay. All right, so we'll look forward to that in 2 weeks. So yeah, I am going to download that P Diddy thing because I really think it's pretty hysterical and I love it. Thank you.
So if he's not on next week, do we do something special?
What would you like to do?
Penguin, or do we wait for Penguin?
Oh no! We're definitely we're going to do a Patreon show next week. That's for sure. We haven't done one yet. I was going to do if you want to do Penguin, I can do Penguin. You guys, I'm going to put a poll up on the Patreon, and you let me know. I'll give you a couple of choices, and you let me know what it is you'd like to watch. Either way, even if Howard is on, we will do a show like probably next Thursday or Friday. So yeah, you guys would love Penguin, and there's only like 7 or 8 episodes, so we can do one a week, and we can bang it out. But you have to be watching with us because I'm not able to keep it on a channel after we're done with it. Okay.
Yeah, because I have not seen it. I want to see it. I have not seen it because I refuse to pay for any services. So, and I've heard so many good things. I'm all on board.
Okay. For those of you who don't know about our Patreon, it's $2 a month. There is no extra charge for it. There's a little button actually that you can click on that says, is this available to all users? Do users have to pay for this? Or is it free for members? And so every time we're doing anything, it's free for members. So it is literally only $2 a month. So you should come to Patreon. There's a link below in the section. I think, I don't even know if I put it up there yet. But yeah, I mean, we have like 50 or 60 Patreon. Some of them are free and some of them are $2. But yeah,
for 6 cents a day, 6 cents a day, we can give you hours of entertainment.
It's worth it.
I mean, come on. It's not even a cup of coffee.
It's not even a cup of coffee.
Not even a cup of coffee.
All right, so friends, DJ's Classic Garage will have some stuff. I'm also working on some T-shirts for him. So
I was Good Samaritan today.
Oh yeah, what'd you do?
I was out filming my one of my electrical videos, and I feel a presence as I'm sitting in the car, and there's this nice young couple there, and they go, "Sir, I have a flat tire. Do you think you could help me with that? My car is broken down over there."
Out of my driveway.
No, it wasn't in my driveway. It was down the street. I'm like, sure, why not? It was a BMW. I'm like, oh, that's fine. So I bring my little impact gun and bring my little jack, and of course he didn't have a spare because it's a new BMW and they don't have spares because it's stupid. And so
doesn't he have no flat?
No, it's when somebody put regular tires on it. They didn't have run flats.
Oh, that's a shame.
And so yeah, we went there and I got a subscriber out of it, and he had a cute girlfriend, and we were just talking about cars and stuff. It was pretty cool, and it was pretty neat. So that was in the middle of my video. I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then go and did that. So that was my good deed for the day. And, it's like, if you see somebody needs help and they don't look psychotic, help them.
That's so nice.
The thing is, though, think of the look of this guy. He broke down in my neighborhood, which you have to actually try to get into. And they found the one guy in the neighborhood that not only had the tools to fix his car, but also knew about BMWs. Let's really figure that one out.
Wow. Yes. Wow. Yeah. I lost a BMW in the great flood of 2000.
I know. Could have saved it.
I know. But such is life. Hey, Radio Gaga. Nice to see you, sweetheart.
Hey.
Mo, can you change a tire or call AAA?
Please.
I change a tire. What's wrong with you people? I change a tire.
I mean, she could mow down a deer at 80 miles an hour. So
really? Change a tire. You're so cute. All right, guys, we will see you anon. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. We will do a Patreon show next week, and you guys seem to want to do the Penguin. So yeah, let's see if we can do that. I'll see if I can get a version that I can actually play, because I don't know if Max, doesn't let you kind of.
We can invert it.
So no. I think I can find it. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So I'll do a poll. Maybe I'll put together 2 or 3 things that we can talk about, and if not,
a poll.
So it was one of those weeks. Some of you are happy, some of you are sad, but you know what? It's over, and that's it. And I'm so thrilled, and I'm so exhausted from this year, and I'm glad we can all just kind of rest easy now, I guess. So yeah, God help us all. Talk to you. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.